I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. Politile koro oladara. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together.
Together we can be strong.
We rise, we fall together.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully the mic's still working. It's not doing its weekly helium test, but big up to everybody. Let's go. Up the Chelsea. We got another here we go. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. Hit the likes. First thing, guys, hit the likes. Don't be a Hoyland, everyone. Don't be a Hoyland. And yeah, just when I thought I might be having a day off. Silly me. They are following Chelsea during the transfer window. How dumb can you get? But the final domino has fallen, people. The final domino has fallen. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. No. And to prove that you're wrong, I'm going to have this mic take a lie detector test. Just to prove it. Big up to Flamboy. Big up to Ten Hag. You should be focusing on your job, mate. Big up to Jonathan. Man's trying to do the Kalu chant with Samu. Fair enough. Also, don't do drugs like Adrian Matu. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Big up to Blues Empire. Big up to RSM in the chat. My guy, WRSM in the chat, people. And also sub to his channel. I think his new channel's in the description below. I think I've added that now. Yeah, I have. So everybody sub over there. Everybody sub over there. Big up to Maldini as well. Fact. Shout out to Chloe. You're lucky I'm even getting rid of the intro after City. I had half a mind just keep that for all the next season. But I know we just have everyone crying about it if I did that. So I'm going to save you guys and meet you halfway. As soon as we get to the City game, no more of the Poch intro. Until then, we got one more week from Sunday. One more week from Sunday. Big up to Fraser. Man's dropped the Ornstein tweet. Because I saw Ornstein touch in on this as well. But he's only said the same thing that Fabrizio said. So I don't even think I'm going to bring that one up. I said Chelsea are in talks with Thanos about ending the club. That's crazy. That is crazy. Shout out to Professor Ruskla. Big up, my guy. Big up to Warrior. Again, dropping the Ornstein tweet. Big up. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. And again, hit the like. Shout out to Young Cuenca. Shout out to Hanad. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Artem. Big up to every single one of you. And of course, we're only here for one reason. It's because we got the big here we go. Samu! Shout out to Flawless in the chat. Big up as well. You know that's gonna be what we hear every time Samu scores a goal from the Matthew Harding and Samu, just like Zuma and David Luiz back in the day. If you know, you know. But yeah, we finally got the here we go. The last domino has fallen. Obviously, we knew this was only a matter of time after Julian Alvarez got the here we go to Atletico, and of course when the Rottweiler departed. Rest in peace. Yeah, man, Samu's in the chat, guys. Samu's in the chat. I know we had our conversations about, do we need this guy? Do we need this guy? All of that crap. But, I mean, he's here now. I don't want to start cussing this man out from day one. Great. So we already got some racists in the chat. Get the fuck out of here, bruv. Get the fuck out of here. But, like we were saying, 7-year contract for Omorodion at Chelsea. Already agreed he's set for medical tests. Not a long trip now because we're back in the UK. Bayer Leverkusen and more clubs tried to. Oh shit, Xabi Alonso wanted him. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy, bruv. Maybe they see something we don't too. It's all mad. But yeah, 35 million. So like, what did Gallagher got sold for $1 million or something? Basically on the books. It is what it is. Yeah. Still don't understand the squad planning. I'm gonna be so real. But I guess, let's say worst case scenario, Osimhen doesn't come through the door. These are our strikers for the season, and just God willing, they develop. If Osimhen joins, I would assume that Mark Hiu goes on loan because he's the cheaper transfer. I'd assume he joins. I'm not saying Osimhen defo isn't coming. Like, bro, we're still linked for Osimhen. The plan for some reason is to go get all three of them, which I don't understand, but like Omrodion's here in it. I don't want to start cussing this man out from minute one when I haven't even seen him play for Chelsea, innit? Don't really want to do that. I hope he lives up to the transfer fee. I really hope he does well because he'll get scapegoated so fast if he starts poorly. Everyone's just going to be looking straight at him as like, you man spent 35 million on this. Bro, please start well. Please start well for your own good. For your own good, I beg. Now, he obviously has potential. Atletico Madrid fans are all fuming over this transfer. They're all saying that they could have sold him for 3 times the price in 2 years. If that's the case, then boy, we might be onto something. We might. Again, I hope, because if he isn't, it's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. And Chloe, that's facts. That's why I'm not trying to be anti-Omorodion from the start. I'm really not. Because I saw the same people do it when Cole Palmer joined. Why are we getting Cole Palmer? This guy's done fucking nothing. Oh, we're getting him off a community shield goal and all of that crap. And then he cooked. Who knows? This brother might cook. An emphasis on the word might, because I get there's a lot of people who are looking at this chat at this transfer negatively. And I understand. I understand. But for me, I want to be critical of what I see on the pitch. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until I see what Omorodion delivers for Chelsea. And then we can judge. Positively or negatively, we can judge. If he's a bag of shit, then obviously we're going to be like, why the fuck did we buy him? If he bangs, he bangs. You just better hope he bangs. You better fucking hope he bangs. Apparently, half his shots last season were on target, with 80% of them in the box. So he does seem like one of those strikers who's much better as soon as you get him within the 18-yard. Hopefully he can develop his game a little bit more. Obviously, he's a physical specimen. He's strong. He's pacey. He's a good presser. Loves a duel and all of that. Offers a different game to Nicholas Jackson. Seems better transitionally, though, from what I've seen. So I want to know what he's like in a possession-based system. I'll be interested to see for that, because I was doing a little bit of my research on that, and one of the things that he apparently needs to improve on is when to release the ball, passing decisions as well. So hopefully that's something Maresca can work on him with. Apparently he's also not great at pressing after losing possession. That kind of worries me a little bit, because like we know what Sterling's like, we know what Mudrik's like, we know what Madueke's like. These men don't like pressing after losing the ball either. These men just start jogging or walking and all of that crap. So hopefully he does improve on that mark, but as of right now, just seems like one of those strikers who's at his best in the box, but I'm not too sure what he's like outside the box. And he also seems to be a great talent. This one's actually Spain's number 9, guys. This one's actually Spain's number 9. It does feel like we're sniffing a little bit of hopium, I'll be so real. But from what everyone who watches La Liga says, bar Lee, because I know Lee Gunner don't rate him, but a lot of the other guys I see who are Atletico fans or who regularly watch La Liga say that he's got a high ceiling and he's pretty decent and he's only going to get better. Let's hope. Let's hope that's the case. Because if not, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. I hope he does well, though. I really hope he does well. Big up to Pabujao saying Samu is a good potential, but we definitely need Osimhen or a similar. Otherwise, we risk repeating last season. I'm completely with you. And another one of the reasons why I'm not so angry about this is because I'm still expecting Osimhen to join in spite of this. I'm still expecting him to join. Like, we've heard from Ornstein, we've heard from Fabrizio, we're still in talks. The idea is a loan with obligation. So, as long as you can get the proven striker, brilliant. Brilliant. You guys can figure out the squad planning all that you want, because Clear Lake are the ones that bought 2 extra strikers on top. You decide how you're going to manage that. Just make sure Osimhen is through the door. As long as Osimhen's through the door, I feel like even the guys who are critical about this transfer will at least be a bit calmer in the mindset, because we've actually got a proven striker. But we need that to happen first. We need that to happen first. Well, yeah, I saw Matt Law's article on that. I'll touch on that in a little sec. And also the Chalobah news too. Before that, again, hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. We have only just hit 100 likes. And there's 700 of you man in here. Smash that like button immediately, people. Don't be a Hoyland. Don't be a Hoyland. Chloe, sometimes you're just beyond saving. You know that. Sometimes you're just beyond saving. Osimhen ain't going PSG. PSG haven't even come back in for him. Yeah, man, physical beast. Physical beast. Just hope he can translate some good form into the Prem. Omorodion is a just in case we don't get Osimhen signing. See, I don't think that's the case, only because we've still been pushing for Osimhen. I don't think that's the case. If anything, it's more like an opportunity because we also needed to get Gallagher off the books. And it's like getting Gallagher off the books is also hand in hand with getting in Omorodion. So I don't think it's more of the Osimhen thing. You can link it to Gallagher if anybody. 6'4", I need 10 headers next season. 8 should be able to do well with deliveries like the one Enzo gave to Noni last game. You still think it doesn't make sense? Bro, I don't understand the idea of getting Omorodion and Hiyu, but my whole thing is if you can get Osimhen, you figured that out. You lot can figure that one out. For me, like, I just want Osimhen through the door. You get Osimhen in, cool. If we don't get Osimhen, oh boy, you better hope Omorodion and Hiyu do well. You better fucking hope so. Can you talk about Maresca blaming Poch? What, the stuff he said about the high line being something that he hasn't implemented and it being basically muscle memory from last season? Yeah, I mean, like, the club's back now. We're all back at England, and Maresca said because he had 5 games in 17 days, like, it's been a bit harder for him to implement his system. So we're back in England now. Your preseason can restart again. I hope to see some improvements in us defensively over the next few weeks. That's about it. He has good heading. Pause. All right, cool. I said, why'd you get banned? Are you doing fucking gorilla emojis, you disgrace? Get out of here, bro. You still believe you're going to get Osimhen? Yeah, bro, I told you this yesterday. We're still in for Osimhen in spite of the Omorodion deal. That was reported by Fabrizio and that was reported by Ornstein. The pair of them reported that. So, yeah, we are still going to get Osimhen. In terms of Hiyu and Omorodion, you man figure that one out. Figure that one out. I don't know if they're going to be competing. I don't know if they're going to be flipping. Jimmy did make a good point yesterday, though, that we've been at Chelsea and had 3 high-quality strikers at one point. So if they all developed to that level, great. Great. More options. More options. If they can develop to that level. We just have to do that first. We have to see it to believe it. So I hope they get to that level. I really do. And I'll be backing them all the way too. Don't want to be anti-Omorodion from the start because that Atletico Universe account, for all the waffling that he was doing, there was some points in there. It's just I think he was directing at the wrong people. Like, there's a lot of people been overly critical of Omorodion in general. Be critical of the profile and everything, but now that he's joined, like, I want him to do well, innit? I want him to do well. I really do. The criticism should only come from if he plays like trash. Because then he's not producing on the pitch, and then we're looking at him and we're looking at Clear Lake for even going at the transfer. Or at least give him the opportunity to either dig his own grave or to ball out. One or the other. Conference League, yeah, like, that's for either him or Hiyu. God knows. God knows now. If Osimhen joins, I assume Hiyu goes on loan. Just because, like, I would give one of those strikers the entirety of the Conference League and the entirety of the Cup games. Albeit, depending on the opposition and all of that for the Cups. Like, stay the fuck away from me in the Carabao. I'm tired of facing you. But, yeah, I wouldn't want to mix that between the 2 strikers. I'd want to just give it to one of them. So if Osimhen joins, one of them goes on loan, I would assume it was Mark Hiyu. I'm saying just get Lukaku's wages off the books. Bro, that's easier said than done, you know. We're still trying to get this whole stalemate with Napoli sorted. Yeah, man, we've had strong like attacking options before. That's what we're hoping these attackers get up to. In terms of what happens to your Washingtons and your Stutters and your McNeelys and all them other brothers, God knows. God knows. But hey, find them a club, get them some more money, I guess. Find them a club and get them some more money. So how long are you giving him? I usually give players, or new transfers, a season in itself. But we'll see. We'll see. I've broken that rule before, albeit only for Bakayoko, because that was fucking Bakayoko. I couldn't ignore what I was watching. I don't think he'll be at that level. I hope. I fucking hope. Espanyol in there is no way he's going to Espanyol from Barcelona. There's no way, even on a loan. No chance. He will block that move himself. Man just did that whole fucking letter saying goodbye to Barcelona and how much he loved his time and how much he's proper Barca and all of that. And man wants to join Espanyol. Oh dear. No chance. Yeah, I've seen that. And it's just going to keep dragging. It's just going to keep dragging. As long as the final conclusion is Osimhen wearing a blue Chelsea shirt, fine. Fine. And if it actually means something, like this dragging on means we can take a little bit off the transfer fee, or they end up giving us the right money that we want for Lukaku, maybe it works out. We'll see. Oh, so this was it. Maresca's advised TU to go on a one-season loan. I thought Maresca was going to judge that after preseason. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. And I do still think the Osimhen transfer would play a part in whether he goes on loan or not. But even if he did, or even if he didn't, I don't see him going to Espanyol. I don't see that happening. No chance at all. Napoli can even pay, then you hear Lukaku. Okay, but yeah, then we're just making up negative scenarios, innit? Like, fact is, if we can get the Napoli deal sorted, he's going to go there. He's got Conte, it's in Italy, it's just perfect for him. It's literally perfect. Won't even have to compete for the spot if Osimhen's gone. So we don't need that. I said Espanyol's is... But I don't see him wanting to go to Espanyol because they're a rival of Barca. Kepa's become a concrete option for Napoli in recent hours. Fucking hell, is this 2021 again? Is this 2021 again? Or was that Lazio that wanted him? I don't know. I don't remember. But, hey, Napoli, please. Please. Buy one Lukaku, get Kepa for free. Buy one, get one free here at Chelsea. You should even offer them a Cobham graduate. See if they want Trev or something. Or just do your standard Cassidy offer. Something like that. They want Kepa, Lukaku, Cassidy. Deal, deal, deal. Get me Osimhen. There you go. I don't think there's been an easier option to make. Best of luck, Cassidy, and to the rest of you, fuck off. I said we're going to do a double leaving party. A double leaving party. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. It's all mad. I said give us Kvaratskhelia. Good luck. Good luck trying to get both of them. Alright, Kvaratskhelia for Sterling, anyone? Yeah, those were the lines. We are not working on defensive lines so high. It's a habit from last year. Okay, well, I hope to see improvement on that in the next few weeks. They also want Trev. Yeah, man. That's light work. Do some shopping at Chelsea. Just drop off Osimhen while you're here. Where did Napoli finish last season? Where did they finish? Fucking hell, 10th. They didn't even finish in Europe. Oh my gosh. What the hell happened over there then? I said 10th. Okay, maybe Trev won't want to go there. Yeah, you can't offer Europe, but you can offer Racismo. Yeah. They ain't go. He ain't going there. He ain't going there, man. They're not in the Conference League. Napoli ain't in no Conference League. They finished 10th. I think Fiorentina's the one in the Conference League. Yeah, Trev ain't going there. Trev ain't going there. Big up President Jafar saying, I think Santos will just get flipped for profit. I doubt it. All of the sources around Santos have said since his transfer that he's going to be a major part of the Chelsea team. So I'd need to see rumors of a permanent transfer before I believe that. For now, no. Yeah, Gilchrist completes his Sheffield United medical loan. Best of luck, man. Best of luck. Hope you shine there and then we can flip you. The next one for pure profit. If they sell Alfie, we riot. Osimhen only scored 14 goals last year, but we should pay double than Samu, who scored 8. Make it make sense. Didn't Osimhen have injuries last season? Because I swear it was like 14 from 24 or 25 or something. Let me double check. When you want to load, fucking transfer market being a slow piece of shit again. Yes, show you fucking 15 goals in 25 appearances. It's not even that bad. Yeah, that's not even that bad. $15 goals, 25 Serie A appearances. 6 appearances in the Champions League, 2 goals. Yeah, just about a goal a game, just under. But yeah, like, don't really see too much wrong with that. I'll be so real. It's 15 goals and 3 assists as well. So like 18 goal contributions in 25 games. Bring. And say wages are the issue, but apparently we're even willing to like stretch the wage structure a bit for him. So could quietly even argue against that. Fact is, we haven't walked away from the deal yet, and we've been talking all summer. So fucking hell, chat's fuming with that one. Oh, fuck's sakes. Hit the likes, guys. Hit the likes, people. Big up, my guys. Big up, everybody. But yeah, the Napoli, if you want Trev, you want Lukaku, you want Kepa, you want Casadei, we'll even throw you a free Chilwell. Go for it. Hey, a Mudryk for Kvaratskhelia. Could work. It might work. How about this? If we're doing a try before you buy with Osimhen, you could do a try before you buy with Mudryk. It's a decent idea. It's a decent idea, guys. I don't. Was he saying Samu over Osimhen? I don't think he was saying that. To be fair, I only read the first part of that. Oh, I see what he's saying. Yeah, price tag don't make a difference to me personally. I don't think that's even the case of the club. Maybe they're just arguing the wages a bit more and like what they can add in terms of incentives and which one's just your base fee. We've become the feeder club. It's just embarrassing. What? Who have we fed that's done well? Anywhere except like AC Milan. And maybe Barcelona with Christensen, but even he was on a free. DiMarzio, miss me with that DiMarzio clickbait article, bro. Miss me with that. Don't care. DiMarzio was literally just clickbaiting everybody. Chelsea move away from a transfer. Yeah, because we want a loan. We want a loan. Arsenal are looking at him. Yeah, man. Arsenal been looking at him, but they ain't doing nothing. And neither's PSG. So, no. Maddest thing is, I asked like who we've been a feeder club to, and like bar Milan, nobody. Aston Villa and Atletico next season. What, for Gala Greyhound? I hope he does well there. I don't care. He didn't want to sign a contract here. I said a feeder club. He did not want to stay. He did not sign a contract. He was offered 2 or 3 contracts. So, nope. Rudiger left on a free. You can blame the old regime for that one. Anyone else? Anyone else? Man said, okay, so we're talking Real Madrid. Again, old regime. Anyone else? And even then, Hazard wanted to leave. Courtois wanted to leave and didn't even turn up to training. Rudiger, free transfer. Anyone else not from Milan? Kante left on a free. Kante left on a free. He was already on crazy wages and his wages got doubled by Al Ittihad. So again, next. A man said Ziyech. Shout out Mello, my guy, for fuck's sake. What was the question? The question was, who are we a feeder club to? Because no one's really done well anywhere bar at Milan. Now, if I want to talk about, oh, we should have kept Pulisic, I mean, all right, cool, but Pulisic wanted to leave as well. Even Ruben wanted to leave. Even Ruben wanted to leave. Giroud, even he wanted to leave. Oh, so now it's not a feeder club. Now it's a stepping stone. Now it's a stepping stone. Okay, so who? Who? $3 million. Oh, fucking hell. So it's even above that. I thought because like he was on 260 and then they put up to around 480. So it's around half. And you're like 480k a week. Yeah, he's on 480k a week in euros. 423k a week in pounds. So even then, we're still not going to give him that. Not with his injury record with us at the time and his age. Man are signing 7-year contracts to be fucking stepping stones, innit? See how dumb some of these narratives are. It's crazy, RSM. Big up, man. Yeah, man, if it's literally a stepping stone to Real Madrid, like Real Madrid knocks 9 out of 10 times the player opens the door and walks out. Philip Jorgensen has not made a single error leading to a goal in all of his professional football matches. In it. Nice! Baby check. Nice. No, Ruben had a year left on his contract, but he wanted to join AC Milan. So I think that's also him hinting at he didn't want to sign a contract. And again, I don't blame him. That brother's been here since how long? And he was just sitting on the bench half the time. Injuries, big reason for it, of course, but more power to you. Go fly. Go fly. Fly the nest, all of that. No hate towards Ruben. Best of luck, mate. Best of luck. Who's on 480? Kante. Kante at his new club. And so, of course, we're not matching those wages. Number one, we're out of Europe. Number two, you're fucking injury prone as fuck. Like, no. Why? Yeah, man, baby check, bruv. Let's go. Shout out Jorgensen. Trust me, bro. All of this goes, oh, we should have kept Poch. Oh, why didn't we keep Poch? Oh, we had a 5-game run, guys. The players loved him. And all of that. Cry me a fucking river. Kante hasn't been injured since he left Chelsea. And more power to him for that. But I completely understand us not renewing him on those wages or doubling his wages with his injury record at the time. I completely understand it. I was actively saying at the time, Kante cannot stay unless he lowers his wages. How the fuck do you keep him with his injury record? So, and also, yeah, after that, you want to throw him to Pochettino. Fucking hell, bruv. You would see him have 3 appearances that season and 2 would be off the bench. And he'd probably get injured in the 3rd one. Let's not even bother. Let's not even bother. What's Artem sent me? Tony versus Omorodion. Tony 22 versus 22-23 versus Omorodion this season. Yeah, and guess what? Sub modes are on, so you're sub to me, you fucking idiot. So, yeah. Man subbed. Where is this thing? So, Tony versus Omorodion. Tony's better with non-penalty goals. Omorodion higher on the XG. Higher for headed shots. Tony's much higher for progressive passes. Omrodion's higher for passing in general. So I'll probably implement a bit more the sideways or backwards ones. Touches in the penalty area just beats him. Okay. Okay. Looks decent. Looks decent. Hopefully. Man just said you're a clown and then tried to say, bro, what kind of beggar you, bruv? I said, let's talk Badia Shield, bruv. You disgrace. How about you talk to yourself? How about you talk to yourself? Get hit with that 86k. Fuck out of here, bruv. Yeah, like all those stats aside and everything, I just want to see what he does for Chelsea. I just want to see what he does for Chelsea. I said, Tony's 10 times better. Let's not do this. Brother, I want to watch what he's like at Chelsea before I make any comparisons in it. Like, don't care. Shout out to Artem anyway for showing that because it's good. It's nice. And matching Tony on a couple stats. Let's go. Let's see what he does on the pitch. Let's see what he does on the pitch. Genuinely, just all your questions, all your worries, all your fears, they're all just going to be answered when he plays. So, we'll see. We'll see. These men in the chat were not fucking with that stats page, though. They were like, get that shit off. We don't want to see this. Sorry, Artem. It's the wrong crowd today, man. It's the wrong crowd today. Let's just hope he does well. Let's just hope he does well. Welcome to the Chelsea, my friend. Welcome to the Blues. Welcome to the greatest club in England. Not just England, Europe. Not just Europe, the world. Don't touch the number 9. Yeah. Also, by the way, don't fucking touch that number 9 shirt. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. That's already going to be a red flag for your decision making if you try and go near that number 9 shirt. Stay the fuck away. Don't put that on. Find a different number. Say like the 30 or something. I don't care. I don't want to see Omorodion 9. I'm good. Like I've been saying, man have to win the golden boot for you to go and wear that number. Win a golden boot and then say you'll take the number 9 shirt. Until then, I don't. No. I said Osimhen to crack the 9. To be fair, Osimhen will say that he has won a golden boot. Ideally, I want you to win the golden boot at Chelsea. But no. Even if Osimhen wants a 9, no. Pick a different fucking number. Pick a different number. Go win the golden boot. And then take the number 9. I'm not here for this shit. If Sancho's up for grabs, you'll take... It's fucking... Yes. Fucking Sancho on the left. Probably better than fucking Mudryk. Might have better output than Sterling. Ugh. I say give him the 9. That's his actual fucking hell, Sean. You're not with the Omorodion move. He ain't listening to nothing, bro. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, Sancho as well. Even with that case, wages. So, let's not even bother talking about it. That brother ain't joining on those wages. No one said we're even taking Sancho from you. They asked, would we? Bro's pissed. Fair enough, man. I understand. I hope he does well. Just give him the opportunity to prove himself. That's all I ask. Just give him a chance. Don't write him off from the start. Give him an opportunity. And if he's a bum, fair enough. But I want to at least just be a supporter. Be a little supporter. And hope he does well. Is he doing his medical at Paris? I'm not sure. I think Fabrizio tweeted again on him. Let me just double check. Yeah, planning for medical tests as he's set to join the club. And documents being prepared between him and Gala Greyhound. Okay. Did Ornstein hint at anything else? This shit's just going to be behind a fucking paywall again, isn't it? Oh, it's not even behind a paywall. Okay. Report that boring. June, we had a 27.4 million offer rejected. Chelsea looked at a number of striker targets. Deal for Omorodion is separate from ongoing negotiations between Chelsea and Napoli for Lukaku and Osimhen, which is expected to continue. Another one from, what's his name? Ornstein. So again, Osimhen will still be... The idea is still for Osimhen to join with Omorodion. Pledges international allegiance to Spain. Sure, I'll have some questions about that from Argentina, but we move. Determined to avoid a repeat of the Rudiger and Christensen situation with Gallagher, blah, blah, blah. Nothing else on that. Club ain't buying no Osimhen. Sure, if you just want to be overly negative about it, cool. I'll wait until we pull out of the Osimhen transfer before I start talking like that. Until then, miss me with it. I say only Poch help with confidence, elite player. Well, to be honest, asking Poch for help with confidence is crazy in itself. But it's there now. And yeah, other than that, the only other news we heard is that Palace are looking for Chalobah, and that's not even really news like that. It's not even really news. Because we already knew that Palace wanted Chalobah, and I already don't believe he's joining Palace because he's looking for a UCL club. Maybe towards the end of the window, you might see something happen. Maybe even a loan or something just to keep him sharp and keep him ready for a potential move. But for now, I don't see him going to Palace. I don't see him going to Palace. He will be waiting for a UCL club. And I hope you find your club. I really hope you find your club. But I don't see him joining. Not yet. Maybe end of the window. But that would be about it. Yeah. They see him as a gay replacement. But it doesn't mean that he'll want to join. It doesn't mean he'll want to join at all. Do you think after 3 or 4 sales? No. Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen aren't leaving in the same window. It will be one or the other. And it will be Osimhen. They've already told Kvaratskhelia he ain't going anywhere. Osimhen, they've already been trying to facilitate a transfer all summer. So it won't be him. It won't be him going. No, man, fair play to Chalobah. Fair play to Chalobah. Like, I don't blame him. Wait for a UCL club. I think he's good enough to be in a UCL level team. Be it as a starter, be it as depth or someone pushing to start. Like, I've got no issues with him pushing for that. I'd be annoyed if UCL clubs came in and he was rejecting them like Gallagher was. But he's not done that. He's not done that. No one's come in for him yet, except Palace, except West Ham. None of them have. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to see what everybody's saying. So big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. And we'll see what everybody is saying. See what everybody's saying. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Don't forget again, guys, hit the like, subscribe, super chat if you want to be a part of the kit lottery. You got till the end of next week, guys. Till the end of next week. And then we'll pick the winner. They're even doing more Premier League kits now. If you're a West Ham fan, if you're an Everton fan watching, you can now get some kits from Jerseys FC. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Did I see what? Did I see what? I'll have a look later. So let me sort out the Insta guys quickly, and then we'll be back up. Be back up. Fuck off. Boom. I think that's everyone. I think that's everyone. Yes, guys.
Big up.
Here we go.
Yeah, we signed him.
Baby Osimhen. Baby Osimhen.
Yeah. Head loss as expected, but what can you do?
Yeah, just standard. I understand people aren't necessarily moved by this transfer. I completely get it. But I want to give him the opportunity to either dig his grave or prove himself. One or the other.
What it is. That's what it is, isn't it? Like, a shit player can become good, a good player can become shit. That's just how it is in football. So let's just see how this guy does in a team with better players than that team he played in Alaves.
I hope it's not. I would find it hard to believe that all of those Atletico accounts are waffling about the potential quality of him, because they all seem pretty disappointed with this move.
Yeah,
Hearing stuff like they could have got 3 times the transfer. He could have been their big next number 9. And we do know Atletico love a striker. They do love a top quality striker. So
they've had some quality over the years, yeah, especially from their
maybe.
academy. But that's the thing. It's just I get obviously the perspective, like it just comes across as underwhelming when we don't have like a definitive like reference point up top that you know what you're gonna get from someone. Like he's just another unknown. So that's just kind of the whole situation as it stands. But
yeah, I'll be real. My issue with the transfer is we do have that, and this doesn't improve on that.
Well, from Jackson.
Yeah. Like, no one, like, outside of aerial ability, no one can tell me what he's better at than Jackson. Not one person can tell me what he's better at than Jackson.
The only thing I could counter your point is saying, like, he's got natural, like, striker instincts that Jackson don't have. Yeah.
Because, like, everyone's main issue with Jackson last season was two things. Number one was there was times when he would take too many touches. Yeah. Of what I've seen, which I'll admit is only comms, and they're not always the full story, this guy has... There's no difference. And number two was clinicalness in front of goal. Yep. This guy has the same problem. So he's just Jackson, but like 3 years younger.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. But when you got
on his breakout season,
that's the thing.
Like, it does just feel like a lot of hopium. It really does. But I want to just like live or die based off whatever happens. If he's shit, we can cook him. Until then, it's like, don't get it.
The thing is, I won't even cook him because, like, he should have never left. Like, I'll cook these sporting directors again for these fucking transfers.
Yeah. I should have been a bit more specific by that. Like, I'm with you. Whatever goes wrong this season is going to be on Clear Lake, regardless. Ultimately, but for now, like, I want to at least see what level we're dealing with him. Whenever he comes back from the Olympics, I guess. I don't know. Are Spain still in? Yeah, Spain are in the final, aren't they? They're playing France.
Yeah, they play France.
Yep.
All right, cool. So they should be around within a week or two then. Okay. Acting like the finished article and buying talent all the time rather than established is so frustrating. Look, I understand. I understand. This isn't necessarily the move that we wanted, but if we can get Osimhen through the door, at least it makes it a bit easier to stomach, I guess. Whatever happens with the other strikers, they can all figure it out. I've just got someone I can at least believe in a little bit without needing to watch comps to understand that. Now it's like I'm just believing in the uncertain. And I don't know what to expect with him. Just gotta hope it's another shrewd move from us, because if it's not, fucking pointless. Yeah, Bobby, that's it. Just Osimhen and we're good. Just get Osimhen in, and whatever you're going to do with the other 9 strikers that we have, you fucking figure it out. Figure it out for yourself.
Yeah.
One of them gets a Conference League. I assume it'd be on Omorodion. He who goes on loan, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, Abdimas, I saw that as well. Matt Laws just said the same thing that's been going around the last few days. Osimhen and Lukaku potential double move is still there. No one else is going in for Osimhen. We're the only one that makes sense, and he still wants to move. He's just not lowering his wage demands. And we've hinted that we're willing to raise it. So there's a good chance that we could see him here at the end of the window. That's all that I'm expecting. Sean, you already sold on Hiu like that. I mean, fair enough. Like, he had a decent preseason.
Do you know what the thing with Gui is for me? And again, this is part of the reason with Samu is like the thing with Gui is you can understand if he's raw because the money we spent for him, right? We spent more for Samu than we did for Jackson.
Yeah.
And like,
it could have been double that
that's
too.
The thing. If I said it on the stream the other day, if we sign this guy for like 10 mil, no one really cares. Like, it's another striker we're signing. And if we sign Osimhen at that point, I think we'll have passed like 200 mil on strikers at this football club. But like, yeah, if we sign him for 10 mil, it's like, it is what it is. Who cares? We signed him for 35 mil. We spent more than we did on Jackson.
And for that to happen, like, he has to be a success just to even flip him if that's the final move for him. It has to be some sort of success. Or either that, like, you're not even selling him. I wonder what wages he's on. I don't know if that's been reported yet, but we'll have to see. He needs to be loaned regardless if we get this guy or not. If he was the one that we're going to give the Conference League minutes to, then I don't think he needed to be loaned. But if he's not, then yeah, just send him to a club that's going to start him regularly. Try and get him on the Fulham deal you had with Broja, where if he doesn't get the right amount of minutes, they have to give us more money. Incentivize it a little bit. That might work. Just seen this Pies tweet as well saying Enzo is expected to be appointed one of Chelsea's vice captains this summer. I mean, this season. Not surprised as well. I think in terms of seniority, he might be one of the more senior players at Chelsea at this point. It's a bit wild to even say, but if it's not, James is there, Chilwell's leaving, Gala Greyhound's gone, Silva's gone. So yeah. Not even surprised. Not even surprised because that's usually given to more senior players anyway. Even though the fact that he is senior is just, yeah. All mad, but cool. Cool. That's okay. We'll see who else gets given one of the senior, or maybe Fofana will as well. Because he's been here for a while too, not the more that I think about it. He's actually more senior at the club than Enzo. Just by about 6 months. Yeah, man, am I here? Man ain't my vice captain, but he's Chelsea's vice captain, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, we move. We move. Man's fucking hell. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sean, the guy's just come back from like a season-long injury. I'm going to give him a little bit of time.
Yeah.
We got our Chelsea back. We got our Chelsea back. Fuck's sakes, people. Fuck's sakes. Well, we'll see what happens with Omorodion.
Yeah.
He'll be here for, I guess, the second game of the season or something. I don't think he'll be ready for Man City outright.
Just don't take the number 9. That's my advice.
Yes, don't take the number 9. Pick any other number. And the same thing for Osimhen if you join. No number 9 for you either. Ban that fucking number until you can get a fucking top goal scorer season.
Yeah, that's one way to trigger the fan base even more.
RSM, bro, we've already said it, man. We've already said it. The fact that we're holding him more accountable than our club says a lot. Fucking says a lot. Prime's on the same thing too. In the market for a centre-back, good luck. Good fucking luck. It's a no, that number's fucking cursed. It's not just a number, bruv. The amount of number 9s I've seen wear that and just fucking Tammy's one of our best number 9s this century. Do you know how much that says? That's crazy, bruv. That is fucking crazy. Well, justice for Aubameyang also. Justice for Aubameyang. Let down. No, brother, we're still in for Osimhen. We're still in for Osimhen. Keep acting like it's a smokescreen. It's not a smokescreen until we get given enough evidence to show that. Ornstein and Fabrizio wouldn't both just be outright lying at the same time. Both of them wouldn't.
Until the transfer window closes, yeah, there's still a chance for us to still get Victor in.
We've already heard that it might go down to deadline day.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, Jason, prove you can break the curse and then take the number. And then if you're cursed after that, ban the number. Just ban the number. Retire it. Like we did to 25 for a couple decades. Yeah, away from Omorodion anyway. How are we feeling about Trevor Chalobah potentially to Crystal Palace? Do you think that might happen maybe towards the end of the summer window or just nothing, no chance at all?
If they sell Guehi, then yeah, it seems like a possibility.
I mean, the bigger thing for me is more pushing Chalobah to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I think Palace would go for him regardless. He's on decent wages. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's still on under 100k.
I think so, yeah.
So like that would suit him. Like that would suit Palace. It's just more would he want the move?
He's 25. It's he's still in his prime. Like, and obviously, yeah, if he can get the wages sorted out, that'd be a very good signing for Palace. He gets to stay in London, like, and
Where's our
I haven't
inters?
really,
Where's our buy-ins? Make this move a lot simpler.
yeah, I haven't heard anyone else linked to Chalobah, to be fair. So aside from Palace, I don't really know where
I
he
heard
can go.
West
Really,
Ham again,
West
not
Ham.
in Europe.
Yeah,
Haven't heard anyone else. United potentially. I could
that's
low-key
right.
see him joining United.
United could be a possibility.
Yeah, at least he's got mates there. He's got money, Mace. Could
That's the thing,
easily
yeah.
compete with those defenders.
Does he want to move
Euro's
north?
out for
Yeah.
3 months too.
Yeah, Euro's out. Yeah, he's got a few options when you think about it. I just really, to be honest, I would have kept him, but that's just the way it goes, really.
I'm with you, bro. Ideally, I'd rather keep him, but
Yeah,
clearly someone's got to go, and it's him.
yeah,
Hopefully, if we
Definitely.
can't get rid of him, though, we integrate him back into the squad.
yeah.
Because he's not a troublemaker or nothing. Like, just keep him around. He might even break back into the first team again. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who
that's the
knows?
thing.
If that's the
Like,
case, you'll definitely get your money next season.
squad rotation players, huh? Like, everyone really thinks so ill of a squad rotation player, but a lot of top clubs have players like that. They may not be the top echelons talent-wise, but they still can do a job. But that's just the way it goes.
In the words of all the Cobham sexuals, man, don't we want someone who just gets it? Don't we want someone who just gets what it means to be Chelsea around the players? If we can't sell him, integrate him back, bruv. He gets it. And he's actually pretty consistent too on top.
Yeah.
How much of a rare fucking trait that is for you to just get and to also be fucking decent. Usually that's the real smoke screen. Not this whole Elise shit. Elise was not a smoke screen, by the way, bro. Because we wanted Elise, we backed out because he was being offered too much wages and we weren't going to match that. That's it. That's the only reason why we didn't get Elise. So that weren't no smoke screen. We had a good chance of getting him until he was offered those wages, and then we just said nah.
Yeah, so I didn't want to say it, but yeah, that's
For
that's
fuck's sake. Maybe that's why I don't say Reece gets it either.
Yeah.
Instead of talking about how Reece understands and gets the club, we talk about how injury prone he is.
Yeah. Started to clock onto that of late.
Mm-hmm. No one even tells me that Colwell gets it.
Nope.
All I hear is that Gilchrist gets it and Gallagher does. And Mount. At least James got banners. Got banners.
Yeah.
That's not it. We didn't force the issue, so we waited till Bayern offered him a deal. No, we offered him a deal, and then Bayern offered him a deal. He wanted us to match that, and we didn't match it. So we backed out. It's literally it.
Like, let's not act like obviously ownerships, like not just our ownership, but other ownerships walk away from deals that don't make sense to them. Like, it's just what football is. Like, we can run all the agendas we want, but at the end of the day, like, we ideally want our club to be run sustainably. I know obviously that could also mean missing out on top talent if you don't want to break the bank for players like that, but a wage bill, we don't want it to look like Manchester United's wage bill. That shit's just a fucking train wreck.
That's the thing. Like, as soon as you give Elise those wages off the mark without really achieving anything, you're gonna have Palmer knocking at the door. You're gonna have Caicedo knocking at the door. Enzo, all these men saying, "Hey, where's my pay rise? Why is he earning this sort of money and we don't?"
Goes even further. When you try to re-sign them, like if they're that talented in your squad and you want to keep them long term, you offer them a new contract, they're going to ask for even more than what you've just given them. So they'll be like reaching the 300-400K and whatnot. So yeah, it just gets real
and that's a base wage.
Yeah.
That's a base wage. If that was like incentivized to that amount, if you get the Champions League, cool.
Yeah.
We will not have any top... But we've said that we're willing to stretch it for Osimhen. We're not willing to stretch it for Elise. For Osimhen, I think we're more willing to do that. And at least Osimhen is more proven than Elise. Osimhen has directly impacted Napoli towards a league title as their highest goal scorer. So at least he has a bit of a CV behind him to justify that. Elise don't. He don't.
Hmm.
He's just done well at Palace. Like, done really well, but at Palace. Not won anything. So, like, that's it. And if we can get back into the Champions League, everybody's wages goes up and suddenly we can offer that sort of amount. Because we'll offer that initially. And if we drop out of the Champions League, cut. You got a pay cut. Simple as that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You want top 4, but you don't want to pay players who can get us top 4. Shaking my head. But we're willing to do it with Osimhen. That's the thing. Like, I get, like, it's annoying that we can't do it for everybody. But it's also probably for our betterment that we don't do that as well. Otherwise, we have a wage structure like we did last time. Fuck all of that.
And what also goes against Michael Olise as well as his injury record. As much as people hate bringing it up, like, you spend all that money and this guy gets another serious long-term injury, that's your asset done for. Like, so they obviously factor that in to an extent.
Sorry, bro, but Kendrick's my friend. I have not seen anyone try to use their flex as saying, I won the Olympics in football. Never, bro. I've never heard that one. And he's a bit more.
Yeah.
When I see reports that we're not getting Osimhen from more than fucking Damasio and his 6 lines, then I'll hear that. Until then, no. I don't need none of that.
Yeah.
Just quickly. What was that Matt Law article that people were talking about earlier? Chelsea in a game of poker with Napoli. Chelsea want Lukaku's 37 million release clause paid. Napoli haven't followed up with a bid and may wait to see if Chelsea's stance softens. Chelsea will take Osimhen on loan despite being expected to sign Omorodion if a deal could be struck. So even Matt Law as well, saying that we're still looking at Osimhen, still spoken about on loan. We still want the Lukaku full release clause, though. That might end up going down too. I will say that. And I don't care if it goes down. Just get rid of him. Whatever it costs, whatever it takes, just fucking get rid of him.
Facts.
That brother is fucking annoying. Soon we get him off the books about. But other than that, he's not really said anything that we don't already know. So, yeah, not too surprised. yeah, bro, like, it's going to end up as an obligation anyway. That's where I think things are going. They'll meet in the middle. Chelsea would happily take a loan. Osimhen and his agents won't take a loan. We're not going to pay a permanent one, so we'll meet in the middle. We'll meet in the fucking middle. Big up CP, though. What are you saying, man?
Big up CP.
If you're here.
It's weird because, like, some people are saying we're not getting both, and my logic is this ownership has proven they can get both if they want to. Example is literally Caicedo last year. We got Caicedo and Lavia. You know what I'm saying? So I do get the wage thing, but if we are fine with paying the wages, then I do think we can get both. And what it at least is proving to me is that we're looking for basically very similar profiles in striker, which is tall, physical, great aerially. Obviously, Osimhen's light years ahead in terms of finishing, but that's what Omorodion gives you, and that's what Osimhen would give you. So I get the idea of similar profiles right there. And we're doing the same thing with profiling with regards to left back that would invert, right? With Vega and Cucurella and so forth. So I'm like, there's a lot of parity in terms of what we want in terms of profiling. It's not just like nonsense. The one thing I am scared about is left wing. But if we're fine with putting Nico some games there, or no, Maresca said he sees him as a striker, but would put him in left wing for some games. That was his exact quote yesterday or 2 days ago. So it's not that he would never play there. It's just that he sees him as a striker predominantly, fair enough, but he would still play some games left wing. And for Nkunku too, Maresca said he's fine with any position, that being an attacking eight, false nine, as we've been seeing, and left wing. So I'm saying if we can juggle these two guys in left wing for some major games, that should, in a sense, ride us for the rest of the season. Because I'll be honest, like I've been saying for a while now, the left wingers in world football are dog shit. Like, let's be honest. Leao had an off season. You only have Vinny and Rodrigo. Neto's injury prone. But if you want to take him off one amazing season, I understand. I'm not like faulting anyone for it. But then other than that, there's not like amazing left wingers. Martinelli had a great season, fell off. Now Gordon's having has a great season. We don't know if he's going to fall off this.
It's not just left wingers. There are not many amazing wingers in general in world football.
No. Yeah.
I think there's slightly is more on the right wing, but like I think it's more on a weakness.
There's not many. How many quality like world class right wingers are there?
You have Salah, who you say is similar to Vinny.
No,
You
okay.
have Saka. But they're
that's
right
fair,
wingers.
Salah,
They're
there's
Saka.
only Salah. I rate Saka,
plays
but
right
I don't
wing.
think he's world class yet.
No, but he's similar to Rodrigo. That's what I'm saying. So it's like for like right there on the left wing and
Okay,
right wing.
but
Right.
no, okay, but that's my point though. We don't have many. Salah is aging. He will probably be finished in a year or two. You have Saka, who is debatable that he's world class. You have Rodrigo. That's three we've mentioned. The same with left wingers. You have Vinny. You have Leao, who people debate about. You have Kvaratskhelia, who's still young and people debate about. You have Nico Williams, who people debate about. That's I'm like I'm proving your point. Like there's not many quality wingers on either flank available.
And with Nico Williams, he's good at assisting, which would be great for the balls to Osimhen. But if you're talking about finishing wise, he's not that good. And people can say the Euros, but then these are the same people who are like, we bought Enzo off a World Cup performance, right? So maybe Nico had a good purple patch in the Euros. We don't know.
What?
Who let Gallagher out?
That Gallagher next to you.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know.
But yeah, like about in relation to this, like Samu thing again. Chelsea fans who are like crying about this is because you haven't like really watched them. I don't have a problem with this signing. I wouldn't. Again, would I have like wasted the money on him? No, I'd rather have just got Victor. But we're gonna get Victor anyway as well, so I don't mind this signing. When we were linked with him like a month ago, remember we were linked with him like a month ago or so. I did some I went on YouTube, not watching just the highlights, but looking at like scout analysis on him, and the way Atletico fans spoke on him highly, that they actually rate him. Look at his fundamentals as a striker, like it's much better than Jackson's. You know why? Because Jackson is not a striker. That's why when we bought Jackson last year and he played that preseason game, I said this guy's not good enough to lead our line. Jackson's fundamentals don't work as a striker. Samu's does because he's actually built to be a striker.
I'm confused. What fundamentals?
What
fundamentals about Jackson are wrong? There is he can't play striker.
So positioning. We have to be honest. We even saw with Mark Guiu, like they have similar. Like Guiu has similar finishing to Jackson. You could say so far, but you could immediately see from preseason. That's what everyone's fawning about with Guiu is positioning. He's always at the right place at the right time, which we know for Jackson he's not because he's only been a striker for our season and 6 months in for Villarreal near the tail end.
Even at Villarreal, he wasn't. He was playing in the front two at Villarreal. So like, does that really even count as playing as a striker? But when it comes again, yeah, but with Samu, like, just going based off what other people, based off like some highlights of him, some scout reports, and based off what Atletico Madrid fans have said about him, what Barca fans have said about him as well, because he played for when he played against Barcelona last season, and the way when Barca fans were speaking about him, Barca and Atletico, they're rivals. They don't need to love each other, but the way they were speaking about him, like the potential is there. Now, should he be our first choice striker? No, he shouldn't. He should be our backup at best, which is why I don't have a problem with this signing, because I'm still of the mindset of we're going to sign Victor anyway. I said this from the back end of last season that this Victor thing will be a massive transfer saga and it won't get done until like near the end of the window, like deadline day. I've been saying this. That's why I'm not being bothered when we were linked to Sesko and Solanke and Tony and all these other bums.
Fucking hell, Sesko feels like a year ago.
Hey, don't worry, bro. We'll go from next year.
I listen. We're gonna.
You think
get
I'm joking? By the way, I'm not.
Nah, not even, bruv.
No, Sesko will go to Arsenal next year. So, but anyway, we're gonna sign. Okay, well, whatever. Well, we're gonna sign Victor. Like I'm not bothered or worried about all of this. What I am worried about is we've got two strippers at the back who can't defend. That's my worry. That's my worry. I'm worried about we've got wingers who can't consistently beat their man or put a cross in. That's my worry. But we'll see. We'll see.
I do hear that. That's a bigger issue. Palmer and potentially Jackson might be better options for us than more I'm thinking about. Well, Palmer, obviously, but Jackson on the left, I mean, better than a Mudryk.
Also, this Fofana thing everyone's praising about, I don't see where he gets into this team. Where does Fofana get into this team?
Wesley Fofana.
Yes, Wesley. He's not in the back three. He's not playing over Reece James. He's not playing in the center over Tosin. He's not. And is he going to play on the left? No.
I think
I've not rated this.
I think Fofana will play when Cucurella is back in because actually I think it depends. If the plan is to have Cucurella as one of the centre backs when we go to a back three, I think Fofana will play because he can play right centre back. But if Cucurella is going to invert and it's going to be Reece or Gusto as the right centre back, then yeah, Fofana. He ain't a central centre back.
Unless Fofana is going to play as the left centre back, which I guess again, like
I honestly am fine with him playing left center back if he's comfortable because we've seen through the year this Premier League season or just wingers in general, the right wing, it's no more byline and crossing. It's everyone's cutting into their left foot.
That's fine, but Fofana looks shaky. Like Sinak has said, it's going to take him like a year for him to fully recover. Fair enough.
I'll be honest with you, Prime. He looks shaky, but he's injured and getting used to it, and is shaky. But he's as shaky as the healthy Colwell, as a healthy Badiashile. If he's as shaky when he's injured and getting good to the level we want him to be in a year, I'll take that because he'll still develop because he's as shit as them right now.
No, I agree with you, CP. That's why I said I've not rated Fofana anyway. Like the way everyone else has, but cool. I'll give him the year. I won't get on his neck. I'll give him the year. He can probably play left center back because we've got two left-footed strippers. I've never rated Colwell. People were telling me he's generational. He's better than Vardiol. Vardiol just won a title at City. Colwell should be playing for Nottingham Forest. Badiashile, I've still got that memory of you under Potter. I think there's a quality defender in you, but mentally, I don't know. You might.
It's another make or break season with Badiashile for me personally.
Yeah, and Enzo Maresca, not the racist guy. Maresca needs to I don't know, defensively. I mean, there's only so much you can do with bombs. I get it, but you need to start kind of coaching them a lot more, or something.
Hey,
I don't know.
Blessings, guys.
Big up, brother.
I heard you mention something a while ago that makes sense because Palmer, as a winger, he always dips inside, so that makes perfect sense for Gusto and Reece James to play outside, the overlapping wing back, with Cucurella as the inverted because.
Say again, Professor. Oh yeah, he broke up like crazy.
I'm saying.
I love how our family keeps wanting to imagine things are going to happen a different way than what they've seen. Like they keep imagining that Maresca's going to change certain things, and things are just going to happen. Like I don't know how to tell people this if they haven't. If you've not watched preseason, or if you've watched preseason and you still think this is going to happen, the fullbacks are not going to be the ones pushing up high. We saw that with Gusto. It didn't work. He changed it at halftime. That's the only time in preseason we've seen it happen.
Winger.
Yeah, like the fullbacks are not going to be used. No, he probably won't. That's why I think he's going to play centrally, and that's why I think that our first choice right wing is probably going to be Madueke.
The not the last game. The game before we played City. Was it Club America? Or no, maybe it was the City game. Sorry, it was the City game. I didn't watch the City game at all, right? But apparently, someone was saying that Lavia played left wing. Someone said Gusto played left wing. Someone said Drew Hall played left wing. Gusto played left
Gusto
wing.
played left wing and was shit.
What? And he played nkunku false 9.
Yeah, so he basically instead of having one of the two,
said because my signal was bad, so I didn't hear what you were saying clearly.
Instead of having one of the two fullbacks invert, we played a double pivot of Lavia and Caicedo against City, and we had so on the initial team sheet it was Dewsbury Hall as left wing, quote unquote. But when we were in possession, he would tuck inside and Gusto would overlap as the winger, and he was god awful because he kept trying to cut back on his right foot all the time.
What was that? That's
outside of a couple of crosses.
That's something he's not done before, though, right?
Yeah, no, it's something he didn't do at Leicester because the two guys he'd have out wide would always be wingers, and that's why this idea when people were saying before the season, oh, he needs to change some things. Oh, he'll get Reece overlapping on the right hand side. Nope. Oh, he'll get Gusto overlapping. Nope.
I would love to have personally. I want Gusto to play as our right winger. I know that's not going to happen, so I've just never brought it up. People saying they want Reece to be playing as a touchline fullback or winger like that. Like you're gonna. I don't want Reece to be putting strain on his body. Like let's just be real. He's going to break down again if he's going to have to be doing that bombing shit all the time again. He's going to break down. That's why him playing in the right of the three make completes. It's perfect for him. It's perfect.
But no, that's not perfect for Reece James. I don't think so.
It is.
That's limiting the strength of the player.
It doesn't limit his strength.
So
it plays to his strengths.
What he said? What he just said?
It plays perfectly to his strengths and it limits his weakness.
What's Reece James' strength in your opinion?
His strength is his defensive prowess.
I don't think so. That's not what I see. That's not what I see because I'm not saying he's bad defensively.
Yeah, Joey.
He's great defensively. But being a centre back is not his best position.
Okay. Well, in the way Maresca wants to play, this is the best place for Reece. So
if that's the way Maresca is gonna play, then also because I watched the Real Madrid game live yesterday, and the width that we give away against the Real Madrid winners, all these Premier League teams would eat us for breakfast, and Maresca would be licking his wounds because he's making. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough season based on what I've seen yesterday.
Reece was fine against Vinny.
Yeah, I don't know why people are even talking about that.
Reece had a poor game yesterday. He couldn't even
What are you talking about, bro? Reece won every single duel except one yesterday.
Yeah. Hey, listen to me. Every time Vinicius go down on that flank, he's free. Reece
he did nothing.
What he did? Every time.
He did nothing.
Reece doesn't even stop him. All Reece do is just follow him into the box. I've been watching him. He doesn't even fucking walk.
He only won one duel. He only won one duel.
Guys, I'm the guy who slanders Reece any chance I get. You think if I think he had a bad game, I wouldn't be speaking about it. Bro, he pocketed Vinny, bro. He pocketed Vinny.
Yeah, we saw you in the chat. My right back.
He didn't pocket Vinicius. Vinicius carried all those defenders right into the box. He even make a pass to the guy to score. You can't tell me what I've seen. When Vinicius picked that ball up, all Reece does and all the other centre backs, they back off him. And he constantly get the ball out wide. Nobody chops him.
Backed off. Cole and Badiashile backed off. Reece handled him.
Yeah.
Reece did his job.
If it was one of those days that
Then he
James
went to
just
the
wanna
other
go
side
on
of the
a-
field by the middle of the second first half. He went to the other side of the field. If that doesn't
Who
tell
went to
you
the-
if Reece pocketed him, then I don't know what does. Because he didn't get
who
no
went to
change
the
out
other
of
side
Reece.
of the field? Who went to the other side of the field?
Gusto. But if you watched it, you would have known that.
Gusto run inside because he made an attack. He went to the right
Yeah,
hand
but
side.
he would also come
I
back
think-
when he came in to defend. He would go back to the left back. Am I right or am I wrong?
EPL turf,
Yeah, when he
spot
did-
on.
Slowly, because none of those guys were even pressing. None. The only person that I see was making an effort to win the ball was Enzo and Lavia.
My right back, yes.
Okay.
I rate Reece James, but yesterday he didn't have a wonderful game.
Bro, he did. Bro,
Yeah,
keep
see-
in mind.
Can't
this-
agree.
this was a
Yeah.
Reece-
Agree.
I agree with you, man.
This was a Reece
And
James.
everyone is entitled to give their own opinion. But what I've
Bro,
seen,
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course.
No, but people have to keep in mind this is a Reece James that's been out for like
that's
basically
what I'm not going to knock him. But if you're going to say you have a great game yesterday, that wasn't the case.
For the fact of like he's only now starting to play consistent football up against the best left winger on the planet. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really cuss out a guy that just come back from a hamstring injury.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
Like just came back from injury. We
Yeah, we
First
can't really
time
cuss out a
surgery as
guy
well,
that's
man.
and it's like a
That
serious
man's
injury.
got fucking prime, not just doing James
Bro,
prop, but using
bro,
the injury excuse.
bro,
This is a
he-
crazy.
I
ass
feel
game,
like-
man.
I feel
That's what
Reece
I'm
James-
saying. I don't have to say nothing.
I feel
I'm
like
saying
we're
it all
getting-
for me.
Yeah.
Guys,
Reece
guys,
James,
that's
Reece
not-
James
that's
deserves
not
the
normal.
benefit of the doubt. Yeah,
we
Reece
just
James
spoke
deserves the
about
benefit of the
Fofana.
doubt.
Hold on. We just spoke about Fofana that it's gonna. Cenac spoke about it. Was it yesterday? He's gonna take a year to come back. Fofana. So for Reece, him being out for so long, he's only now playing consistent back-to-back football to go up against the best left winger on the planet. Why am I defending Reece here, man? Come on.
Prime Glaze.
I'm
Why are you
not
glazing
defending
a beast Reece, bro?
Because
Why are you
it's
basing
a
Bro,
joy
man,
to
why are you
see,
glazing a
Prime.
beast Reece,
It's
bro?
a
What's
joy
going
to
on, man?
see.
I think if there was a single moment where he got cooked, I wouldn't bring it up. There was a single moment, bro.
A beast Reece,
Even,
man. That's
bro,
all
even
time.
the first goal when it happened, right? I wanted to say it was Reece's fault. I watched it back. It's not Reece's
You're
fault.
actually a fraud, you know. Prime, you're a fraud, man. I swear to God,
Hey,
I thought that was under the
actually a
radar.
fraud,
I was
Prime.
hoping it was James's fault.
You are crazy, Prime, man. You're
No,
crazy.
I didn't say I was hoping. I was saying I thought it was his fault. I watched it back.
Yeah,
Listen, you
yeah,
just
yeah,
have
yeah.
goals
Thoughts,
to double check.
guys, again, thoughts in italics, and you know what I mean? Listen to it.
Listen. I went to VAR. I wasn't his fault. It is what it is, man. It's cool.
Yeah, man.
Are
I
you sure
already
that
said
wasn't
that.
Reece dropping back?
That first goal looked like it was offside to me, but hey, it's a different story.
That's what I thought too, actually. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
Wait, how am I? Wait, hold on. I just defending him for like 10 minutes, and yeah, I'm still a dickhead. What did I do?
Listen, we know what you are deep down.
You've
We know
got a lot
you
more
are
praise
deep down,
to
bro.
do, man.
you got more.
Okay,
We know what you
You're
are.
going to
got
be
more
done
to-
after a week.
You got
You know
more to
what?
work with here.
Okay,
You got
you
to
know
Don't
what?
Hold
worry,
your
man.
penance.
Reece James, don't get injured this season, man. Don't get injured this season, Reece James, because Gusto, he's the chains like this, you know what I mean? The chains like this right now, you know what I mean?
Big up
That's
Daniel.
the risk, bro.
Listen, when
That's all I'm
Gusto
saying.
went down on the ground, man, I almost cried. Bro, you can't get it. Bro, if Gusto
I
gets injured
thought
again,
he was injured too because when I see Rudiger for the bench, I was like, God damn, this guy again.
if Gusto gets injured, man, I might be done with
Bro,
him as well.
fucking Rudiger nearly took off fucking nkunku's shins, bro.
I saw Milito. Was it Milito that tackled Gusto?
Yeah.
I thought it was Milito. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Militao that pushed him in the back.
But if Nkunku like the half space, and I like how Nkunku look in the half space. Palmer like the half space. What are you gonna do? Bench Nkunku and play Palmer, or are you gonna play both in the half space? And if so be the case, what is Enzo gonna do? Maresca.
Well, that's why
Yeah,
you asking us?
Bro,
You
what's
should
up?
go ask him. We don't know what he gonna do. He out here testing shit. We don't know what he gonna do. You asking us like we know. Go ask him. We don't know.
He's asking your opinion on what you think, brother.
I don't know, bro. I'm just
What's
messing
wrong
around.
with you, Joey?
I'm
You
joking
wake up
around,
around
bro. I don't have
Bro.
no opinions on this team right now. I'm just pissed.
How we can look at that defensive performance yesterday and we're talking about Reece.
Joe, will you
crazy.
tell me you're not
Yeah,
excited for
that's
Samu? Come on,
Bro, no, I'm just pissed.
You gotta be excited for Samu, man.
And I don't have to be excited, but I don't want to. I don't want to.
Seven Nation, man. Seven Nation.
I also don't
Seven
want to
Nation.
hate on him either, Daniel.
Seven
Like
Nation, man.
there's like a fine line of like I dislike the signing, but I'm also not gonna just sit here and just destroy this dude on like his ability. Like that's just not what I'm gonna do.
If you want to
you know
get mad at the sporting director. It's not like Samu was out here avoiding practices or trying to do anything crazy to get the move to Chelsea. It just so happened like Chelsea bought him, bro. Like I'd be pissed if he was somehow pushing for it. Bro, it just happened to him. Like it just happened to him. I don't feel any type of way towards him. If you want to get mad, people should look at the sporting directors. People making all these slander names for free for rivals to use when this kid hasn't even touched the ball yet. You know the amount of slander names I've seen come from Chelsea fans. Like why, bro? He hasn't done anything against us.
I'll tell you what, Arison, because like in our group chat, like if they struggle to score goals here, the pressure on them obviously is going to exponentially increase.
It's not even just that RSM.
I get it, but he hasn't kicked the ball for us.
No, but RSM, it's not even just about Samu. There are a lot of Chelsea fans, for various reasons, they want us to fail this season.
I agree. It's the pod beggars, bro. It's the pod beggars.
Whether it's
not
even just whether it's the pot defenders, or it's the people who hate Maresca, or it's the people who are angry about Cobham players being sold, the Gallagher stand,
and the anti-owners as well. Let's add them all together.
Or the people who don't like Samu or don't rate Victor, we sign him. All of these guys, they want us to fail. This is another thing to go at owners for.
I don't think a Chelsea supporter really want their club to fail.
I disagree with you. Get on Twitter.
You would be very, very surprised, my friends.
You would be very surprised.
Why would you want your club that you support to fail? That doesn't even make sense.
So their agendas can be proven correct, and they can walk around and I told you about Clearlake. I told you about Pochettino. Told you about Havertz. I told you about Man. I told you about fucking Chilwell and all these other scrubs.
I think the Cobham sexual and the Cobham agendas are ruining that, because you can have your opinion about certain stuff, and sometimes the Cobham sexual, it sounds like this. It sounds about hate for anybody who is not from Cobham, and sometimes the people up there, I think it's agendas, they hating and Cobham. Here's a thin line in between. Sometimes it's just to excess. You know what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, bro. I just feel like in general, bro, everything's very extreme or like really polarized right now. Like there's like a lack of nuance.
Exactly. Everything is just
nuance in everything. That's what it is.
Of course there is, bro. Listen, I said this last year. Like our fan base or our fandom, whatever you want to call it, is like we move like we're like a Disney Channel movie. Like there has to be a villain,
good and evil,
a good guy. You know what I mean? At all points,
that's a good way of putting it, bro. I didn't even put it.
Good guy at all points. There can't be nuance to anything. Like you can't dislike this player without hating him. If you dislike him, you have to hate him, right? You got to put slander names. You got to do all these things. If you like him, if you like him, he has to be the greatest player of all time. And you backed him. Oh, he's this, he's that. No, he's just cool. He's he can be he's cool, right? So and then you also, and this is where like I prefer when fans were just fans, right? Because everybody believes that their tactical understanding is the best ever. So if you disagree with it, you must be evil, because there's no way you don't see what I see. You guys know I've watched watch-alongs with you guys and with different people, and we can watch the same play and see 5 different things, right? The same play is the exact same play that we've all watched, and you can say, no, that was Kova's fault. No, that was Badiashile's fault. No, that was it. So I don't understand why it's like to that level now, and it's been that way for a minute. It's been that way for a while, and I thought, even as somebody who really liked Mel, people know there's no shame in that. I really don't give a fuck if people don't like him. But I thought, listen, once he leaves, it's gonna stop. You guys will stop this weird.
I agree, bro.
Infighting. No, it didn't stop. It just transferred.
No, I agree. As in, like, I thought that was gonna be the case. That's why I thought too.
Wait, you guys don't know this. This infighting wasn't going to stop.
It's never going to stop. There's too much tribalism.
You know what? No, but Daniel,
it will stop. It will stop when we're not shit.
No,
Yeah, when
but
we're winning
shit, so
something,
it's
it will
always gonna
stop.
be-
no,
Yeah.
No. We won a Champions League and Mount was still getting cooked.
guys. I saw when I first started noticing this was when Lampard was originally manager, because I was getting hate because I didn't rate the guy. And then we got Tuchel in. People hated Tuchel. It took him to win a Champions League. People loved him for a short while, and then he got sacked. The love transferred to Mount and Havertz. They went. It transferred to Gallagher now. Now that Gallagher's gone, who's the next guy it's going to? It's now going to turn to hate. Going to start.
I don't know who he is. There's no
Everything's
one.
hate. They
There's
don't
no
have
one
a white. They don't have a white savior.
Exactly.
dear.
So it's going to turn to hate.
crazy.
Well, the white savior is
That is
Enzo.
crazy.
These fucking
But-
weirdos.
No,
That
the white
is
savior is
good, bro.
Enzo. The white
Not
savior
the
is Enzo.
weirdos,
But
bro,
whatever, it's going to turn to hate. You're going to start
Yo,
hating.
that
the
is
players.
last man, though, bro.
No, but it's
Because
true.
there's nothing. Listen, whether or not, and this is why I gave up on certain conversations while those guys were here, is because, and you know, there's some people, and we've named them on this stream. We name them every single time who have an illogical love for certain guys, right? Where they can see no wrong or do no wrong. Some people, if you play a big part to winning me a Champions League or giving me great moments, even when I don't really like the squad, I'm going to give you the respect from that. I don't have to love you to a crazy level, but I can understand why why someone like Lewis would like Christensen. I never liked Christensen because my center backs, I don't like you being prissy, and that's cool. That's not what I liked. You know what I'm saying? I like you to eat people alive. You know what I'm saying? Eat him alive, break his leg, all that. That's what I like. So I didn't really like him, but I can understand why he liked him because this is a center back that played for you while you won a Champions League. You went to FA Cup final. You did things with. When it comes to these new guys, why I agree with Prime, why it's just going to be hate because these guys have done nothing for us. There's nothing good that has come from this new bunch. So the fan base is just gonna just push hate, and then there's gonna be a fight of why do you think he's that bad? This is why I'm just desperate for us to be good again. Once we're good, hopefully all this just stops. You know what I'm saying? Like all these agendas against certain guys, and hopefully it all stops when we're actually good. But till
And
then,
that's why,
it's
that's
bad.
why this season we have to win a trophy. We have to win that confidence. We have to win something to like at least get people to stop hating our players and let Maresca actually start to cook a little bit. Win the Conference League, lift the trophy, and people will start to be a little bit happy.
But so you have to understand sometimes the people frustration because when you look at it, you selling a young player, right? And you're buying a young player of a similar age, which is not really gonna improve the team. You're selling potential and buying potential.
No. See, that's my gripe in general. It's not specific to any player, right? My thing is, I don't see the point in let's make pure profit from this 17-year-old to buy another 17-year-old. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? Because but now it doesn't. Again, because I haven't. I'm sure we sold a few. We sold a few this summer, right? Some guy we sold him to Aston Villa. I don't really care. I never watched him play. I don't know how good he is, but I just in that deal in my head, I'm like, I see all you guys as the same level. Now that could be wrong, but I don't watch under 15s. I don't watch the under 16s. I don't know how great you are. If you were that exceptional, you would have been playing in the first team. So you are all the same to me. Kellerman and whoever went the other way, I think it was Golden. Was it Golden or something? Same level to me.
No, it was Matson.
No. Was it? Who was it?
Whatever Golding.
No, not Matson.
Golding.
Matson played.
Yeah, but we saw Matson.
Golding went to Leicester.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
whichever one we, I'm saying like
that was
so
to
outraged.
KDH. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
People are outraged about Golden leaving. I don't know how good he is, right?
Nope.
But I can understand the frustration in this one is free. I don't have to pay for, so I'm getting rid of him to get cash money, which is cool. I like the cash money. But then I'm not using the cash money to get somebody who is ready right now. I'm using it to get another guy that I've never seen, that no one has ever seen, and we're hoping he's good. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, why are we doing that? So I can understand why people are frustrated with it. I think the problem becomes when you are adamant for certain guys that you've never watched play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how good Golden is. He could be shit. I just don't like the way the money is spent, not the way the money is being got. You know what I mean? Sell all of Cologne if you want. Just in my opinion, I don't like buying more 18,
Young
17-year-olds
Unknowns.
for 20,
to
for
replace
20
young
million.
talent.
And
Yeah,
Daniel,
Yeah.
what
If they're
what
not
you're
ready,
saying is spot on.
if they're ready, that's different. They're 18-year-olds.
Daniel,
Ready to
what
be
you're
their team.
saying is right, and what you're saying is spot on. However, the way they speak is not what you. The way they speak is not articulated or made clear the way you just said it. They act as if we don't need to. We shouldn't buy this guy or that guy because everyone in our academy is just automatically better because they're Chelsea through and through and they get the club.
Nah. Yeah, so
But
that's
that-
like a
that is-
that's like a basic. I don't know this.
That
75
is the argument,
IQ
though. A
type
lot of the time,
No, but that's literally the argument they make, though.
that is the argument most of the time.
That's on the problem sexual, or is it general people speaking? Which one?
I would say a little bit more on the Cobham sexual side of things, but it is a big portion of our fan base. I mean, like, I don't know how you can like classify someone as a Cobham sexual or not, but like
Joey,
there
would you say it's fair if, and this is, I felt this way in 2019. I don't feel this way now because I don't know who any of these guys are. But
Sure.
when you felt this way, where Chelsea has the best academy in England, right? One of the best, if not the best, in the world at a certain time. And what they used to back that up is when you're facing other academies. It's not like we have like great coaches that once they leave Chelsea's academy, they go become a great coach. So I don't think it's because of the coaches. I think it's just those players, right? That group was winning everything at those levels, right? So when I play in the under-19s, I beat you. When I play in the under-18s FA Cup, they won that like 7 years in a row or something crazy like that. You know what I mean? Like going to the under-19s.
Yeah, that group, that crop of players was really good at that time. You're right.
There was a 4 or 5 year period where those guys were beating everybody. Then they go to European Championships, under-19s, beat them there as well. So in that period, I believed, we have the best of these youth players. So if I'm doing a youth project, and I'm always of the opinion where if somebody's going to be on my bench, I'd rather they be a free youth guy, and then I spend a lot of money on a superstar. I have a different approach than most people, but that was my mindset then, was like, if you're going to be on my bench anyway, I might as well have somebody that's free, use the money that I would have used to buy another young player, use that money to buy somebody that's already established, that's already a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm selling this guy, I'm expecting, if I'm going to sell a guy that's 18, maybe he's played one season with us, and we say, listen, you're not good enough. You played one season. I'm going to sell you for about 25 million. I'm fine with that. My only issue is I'm going to buy another 18-year-old for 30 million and then say, guys, he needs 4 years to become good.
Who breathes like a freaking Darth Vader?
You know what I'm saying? That's the frustrating part. Is like, if I'm like, why do I have to wait for you? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to wait for you to get good if I'm buying you for 40 million right now? But I just sold somebody that I felt wasn't good, and they're the same age. I don't know. That's hard for me to wrap my head around, but just selling.
Trying to pit
I
them all
mean,
against
nobody
each
can
other and
understand
keep
it
the
right
best.
now. I'm
Just
going to
selling.
be honest
I'm
with
I
you.
don't
cool
think that
selling.
makes any sense.
None
cool
of
with
it makes a
selling.
lot of sense,
I was
bro.
cool with selling KDB to get Fabregas, but guess what? I got Fabregas. Who says no to Fabregas? You know what I'm saying? But imagine if you sold KDB and then you went and bought, I don't know, you went and bought Lewis Holtby, and you said, we're going to develop Lewis Holtby as well. I would lose my mind. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm losing this guy to get this guy? It doesn't make sense, right? But if I lose this guy and I get an all-timer, man, get him out of here. I don't care. Big up to him, though.
Anyway, it's
Hopefully he does well.
It's kind of the same argument I've used for why people, I think nowadays hate Courtois. Like, I'll be real. I think most people, again, people, not everyone, hate Courtois now just because we ended up with Kepa as his replacement. People don't actually hate Courtois because he was a dickhead.
No, I hate Courtois. I hate Courtois.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I said most people, right? But for me, I hated Courtois for ages. But when I actually deep it, I don't even care that much that Courtois left. I hate that we replaced him with Kepa.
Especially when Allison was there.
Oh,
yeah, that's what
Allison turned us down. Allison
Because
turned
we're
us
dilly
down.
dallying.
Like a
You
month.
know why though? It's because we're dilly dallying, and Conte refused to call anyone because he was upset. He didn't call anybody we wanted. That yeah, he's the reason why we didn't get a lot of those guys because he refused to call anybody.
Yeah, sorry I was late. I was doing my daily football manager for today.
But
Oh,
there's some
no worries,
fucking
bro.
guy.
there's some that's the whole thing with categories, right? Like anybody who likes Cubham, if you put them in that category of like, oh, you're a Cubham sexual, you just want any Cubham player to play, you just don't then it's like you're alienating somebody who might be reasonable and say, yo, I like these guys, I wanted to give them a chance, but you know, if you're gonna sell them, please give me somebody who's ready to play right now. You know what I mean? Like you don't. I'm pretty sure nobody in their right mind thought I'm selling Pulisic, who's 22 or 23. 23?
I think he might have been 24 or 25 by the time we saw
Yeah, he
him.
might have even been older. I can't remember.
Right. I think he was like 23, 24, right?
Yeah.
So 23, 24, I'm selling you, and because you're not ready to, you're not taking the step up I want you to take. And then you get Mudryk, who is like step one Pulisic. Like he's like a 17-year-old Pulisic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa.
Well, to be fair, there's a lot of people saying at that time that, yay, Mudryk is better than Pulisic when we got him.
Of course, a lot of people will say that it's copium. The same way a lot of people, because they want
drugs are bad for you people.
They want to believe, right? My thing is, remember when we got rid of Pulisic and we were getting somebody else, who was the number one name that was going around? Squad members, the AC Milan guy, Leao.
Yeah, Leao.
We're all thinking we're getting Leao. I'm like, yo, Leao. So listen, sell Pulisic every day of the week if I'm getting Leao, if I'm getting Vinny, if I'm getting Rodrigo, if I'm getting, you know what I mean? Like if I'm getting those kind of guys, massive upgrade. If I sell Pulisic and I get Mudryk, of course you're going to be upset.
Thank God we didn't get Leao either. That would be 150 million down the drain.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
It would have been like 120, but yeah, he's right. It would. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
don't know
was
how good
150.
he would have been.
No, he would have been way better than what we've had. Like miles better than what we've had.
Leao is still a top player. He had a poor season, and even his numbers were still good. He's still good. He's just, he had a poor season.
Who's the secretary? Who's the secretary typing like a freaking
old school typewriter, huh? Yeah.
Shout out the typewriters. Pay up them, man. Pay up to Chelsea FC and Joy as well, saying we're not
You
getting.
don't need to big up everybody, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh no, not everybody. Arsenal fans.
Crazy. Not the Arsenal fans, bro.
Fuck them.
And so we're not getting Osimhen. We got Scamu and Nico at home, says Chelsea FC and Joy.
What do you mean? We got baby Lukaku. We got baby Lukaku.
What does he scam us out of, bro?
We scammed Atletico. We've scammed.
We got baby
Alex,
Lukaku.
We didn't even get baby Lukaku. We got baby Man United Lukaku.
Baby Osimhen, baby Jackson, baby Drogba.
No. Osimhen is like a skinny. This guy looks like a Lukaku. Like seriously,
he's actually pretty. I don't see that. I don't see that. He looks pretty skinny to me.
Well,
Alex, don't. Alex, don't.
I swear to God, if he shaves his head and I see triangle part of top of his head, I swear I'm gonna tell Triangle Head Junior.
I said baby baddie a shield, bro. Fuck's sake.
I know. I thought about it,
Baby
but I
Benoit.
thought it was too soon.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
We got Bede Sheila at the back. We got Bede Sheila.
They ain't ready, bruv. Golden boot pending. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. God willing.
I mean, big up. Hope he succeeded. But yo,
facts.
remember when we're saying we used to shop in this like different stores. I don't know where we shopping. I swear it's like Timo. Oh my word!
The baby,
Well,
yeah,
Steve,
bro.
you rate Omorodion, right? You rate him. That was no. Shout out, Steve.
Yeah,
7-year contract.
I'm not gonna be
so
offended
it's
by the
long
guy with the. Anyway, Pale Jesus.
What?
I'm not gonna be offended by it.
The way
Oh,
Alex, the way I always put it is like this, right? Is if you have $1 million and you tell a contractor, build me $1 million home,
Yeah.
right? You know what I said? And they decide to go to some random place in Brazil and find random stones and this is a new stone and diamond. And you walk into the house and you're looking at it like, hold on, what is this? Like it's $1 million. I expect the top of the top everything if I'm paying $1 million. Now, if I give you $50K and you want to go to Venezuela to find a random stone to use as my kitchen,
Yo, what's all this
Yeah,
South
yeah.
America slander, brother?
that's cool.
Can you name another country? Damn.
That's where they be having all them random stones, bro.
Yeah. Do you see where we shop?
Wait, RSM, you're
Like
Venezuela.
seriously, we're
No,
shopping
I'm
in the
South American.
Spanish
My brother
market,
said
man.
Brazil, Venezuela. I'm like, damn, he going through all of South America.
Yo, I was
Yeah.
gonna say Peru next. You got me.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But
Like,
we-
shit.
Why you upset we didn't call? He didn't call Mexico. Why you upset with like?
Alex,
That's the 1, 2,
Alex,
3,
I'm
4,
joking,
5.
brother.
Alex.
I'm joking. I'm being.
I know. Me too. You know, Me Too movement.
Oh my god.
It just goes
Oh,
from one segment.
Engine to another, yeah.
Yeah, I said, Lewis, you might want the banner.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah. Let me
By the way, that Me Too movement doesn't exist anymore.
just leave that one up there.
Yeah.
that's a good idea, Lewis.
Might
That's
as
a good
well at this
idea,
point.
bro.
Yeah.
Fuck's
But
sake.
yeah, I understand what you Daniel saying. Like we're going to. Alex been getting Lewis canceled for the past 3 years.
No, we're gonna get sued again. It's all mad. It's all fucking mad.
Oh my
He hasn't
word!
gotten canceled yet, I guess.
Hey, don't worry,
Yeah.
Alex. We'll hook you up to a lie detector test, man.
Make sure you hook that up to the right parts of my
Bro,
body.
I didn't know he streamed it, bro. I didn't know he streamed the lie detector test. Like he was on stream.
No, not
with the
even.
lie-
He just took a few pictures.
He didn't
Oh,
stream the
it
lie
was a few
detector
pictures.
test. No.
I saw like a screenshot of of the YouTube video, so I thought he actually like streamed it.
Nah. He just dropped a couple pictures and then started waffling about all of that shit. And then he dropped a massive statement and then just said in the words, irrespective if it can't be used in a UK court, it's unbeatable.
What? Wait, what's unbeatable? The polygraph test.
The
Yeah, the
polygraph,
polygraph test that you can't use in a court of law.
Yeah,
Because
you're
it's
not-
very unreliable.
Even
Because
even
it's extremely unreliable.
No, I know it's unreliable.
Extremely.
No, I know it's unreliable, but like even
Big up,
still,
guys.
the polygraph test.
Big up.
We
Like,
have Russian
ahead.
polygraph machine. It's basically a current. You plug it in the outlet and you plug it to somebody's nuts. He'll tell you the truth.
I don't know, Alex. was gonna say.
Alex, that's torture, my friend. That's not a polygraph test.
No,
That's
it's
torture.
acceptable in my court.
Fucking ridiculous, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Put the banner back up, son.
So we got
Oh,
Samu, yeah?
Yeah, we got Samu.
Yes.
What are we
Let's
saying,
go,
bro?
man. Yeah, man. Let's go.
Shout out Samu. Yeah, man, I wanted that lie detector operator to ask him if he fancies Mount.
Bro, the lie detector, bro. They
Probably a
asked
lot.
What
him.
kind of questions
That's
are
a-
you
hold on,
interested
that's
in?
lie
a-
bro?
that's
detector,
a
a
key-
lie detector
No, at
test
least we
with
finally
him
get an
alive.
answer, bro.
Bro,
And
it's
having-
not
That's
even-
for you or for
point.
him? Like,
Hold on,
why
that's a
why
key-
would you ask
That's a
that
key
question?
point
Not
to what
Nah,
we were
it's
talking
it's
about.
gotta
earlier.
be for him because I'm so sorry. Like if you're for him to be that in love with Mountain Havertz and not be gay would be an insane thing to happen, bro.
I don't think
There's
it's
no way he's
no,
so interested in those two.
He's getting the bag. He's getting the bag
From who?
Mount and stuff. Was it not a thing a couple of years ago that Mount's camp was paying some Chelsea content creators or something? Is that not a thing? No.
That'd be
Allegedly.
crazy.
Wouldn't that make
See,
Amber
that-
Brown
I heard
envelope?
that doing
You
the
see-
rounds like
you
years
see,
ago.
that's
Wouldn't
where-
that make
I
Amber
know,
Brown
bro.
envelope in the end?
No. Joey, he's a white envelope. He's not brown.
See,
He's a white.
that's where the
Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Well, envelopes can be white.
Exactly. He's a white envelope.
By the way, what's his name? Conor McGregor called. He said he wants his absolutely nothing back from Minerals because he said that he's apologizing for absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a direct quote from Conor McGregor on Johnny Minerals.
not for real.
Yep.
Shout out to Conor McGregor.
Just like some people over here in the chat. Who the fuck are you?
Chat's moving crazy, but don't worry, guys. It's only AI. It's only AI. Don't be a weirdo in the chat, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Like,
If you are a weirdo, then also hit the like button.
But that's why
Johnny and people's relationship with Johnny is case.
No, you lot fill me in. So what did Johnny
We were
do?
talking about earlier.
Pause, fill you
No,
in.
nothing,
Pause.
nothing. He did nothing
Oh,
new. He did
pause,
nothing
man.
new.
Hey yo.
Just look up like Johnny and racist on Twitter, and you'll find everything.
Yeah, facts.
Yo.
Alleged.
You know what's-
Alleged,
you
apparently.
know what I
Because it's
just
only
need,
AI.
bro?
Allegedly.
Wait,
Okay,
if Johnny,
Only AI.
if Johnny was receiving money from Mount's camp to say good stuff about him, then it makes sense why he immediately thought Lewis had to be receiving money from Clear Lake to be saying bad things about him. Because in his mind, that's how he works, and he was just
Not even just me, but the nerve of saying CB's being bought out by
bro,
Clear
the
Lake is
amount of
fucking
the amount of
ridiculous.
talk,
Yo.
like, never mind, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all will see in the new intro if Lewis plays it.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna see.
Oh yeah, shit. That one's fucking hilarious, by the way.
Yo.
Just you wait, guys.
I
Just
had
you
an
wait.
extra spot in the bottom corner, bro. I had to. You feel me?
Wait, a new intro?
Land the fucking minerals, mate. Land
Yep.
the fucking
Yeah, there's a new
minerals.
intro. He's gonna play it first day.
Listen, to me, it's ridiculous both ways. If I'm Mount and I have to pay somebody for PR, I'm not paying Johnny, right? Johnny was doing Mount. Johnny was in love. And it's like this is what.
Yeah, he probably single-handedly tanked
sent you
Mount.
DM. I sent you DM.
I mean,
Johnny was in love. Johnny was in love with Mount when he had 500 followers on Twitter. You guys forget how Johnny
We
was.
found how Bush looked like in real life. So I sent you DM. You can put it for the people to know.
Yeah, go on, Daniel.
That's what I'm saying. Like, remember when Johnny first started on Twitter? He had like 500 followers, and he was on the same timing he is now. I kept coming on here and saying, "Nah, he's trolling. You don't don't take him too." That's where the whole Disney villain started with Mount was because of Johnny. Because of Johnny, man.
All right.
Yeah, she did a lot of damage with Mount.
Take it easy.
Big up, bro.
Take care, Joe.
Alright,
Take
yeah,
it, Joe.
Lewis,
So Alex
remember-
asked me to bring this up, saying it's Bush.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey, Alex,
Sorry,
Alex,
Bush, if
that's
you're in the
later,
chat.
bro.
Alex, don't do that. Remember the last time you brought up a picture on here? Rodrigo got offended.
Yeah, thankfully, I didn't think this could be that bad.
But yeah, but
Thankfully.
Lewis, remember I've been telling you, bro, for years about Johnny. I've been telling you.
You know what?
You know when I
Fairs?
clocked it, yeah. You see
Had
when
to be the
Lukaku
bully
did
man on
that
that one.
statement, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
When
well,
Lukaku did that statement, I was on
Hey,
I was on
weirdo.
a Twitter space, innit? With
Oh,
and I see Minerals' reaction to it.
Go on, Ev.
Obviously, the normal man will be angry with Lukaku, but his anger was seemingly directly angry at Lukaku. You know, like it was deeper than just the talking to the Italian press. It was more.
No, but that one, you know what
Nah,
that was
trust me,
really
man.
about? It's because he
Trust me,
wanted
bro.
Haaland the whole fucking time.
Bro, I wanted
You
Haaland,
gotta remember,
bro.
summer 2021 was just Haaland versus
No,
I
Lukaku.
hear that, bro. It seemed like he was just waiting for that
No,
black person to
exactly.
mess up.
And he
and
put
use all his
everything
anger
on
it,
Haaland.
bro.
He was talking
No,
about
Lewis.
his sources. He was talking about
Lewis.
talking to his
Bro.
agent and all
No,
that.
Lewis.
Everyone
That
was
was-
angry at
that was
Lukaku,
this
but I
entire
feel people like
fan-
Johnny
this
use that as a
entire fan
real
base.
excuse to.
This entire fan base wanted Haaland. So when we signed Lukaku, they were against him from the jump. So this interview stuff,
No, there was not just. It was
majority of
not.
No,
It
I
was
was
50-50.
Yeah, I was okay with
50-50.
Lukaku. To be very
but a
honest
lot
with you,
majority of
The
people want
mega store.
Lukaku.
I swear, you remember fucking everything, bruv.
Then it was Sadiq. There was Sadiq with Minerals.
Man said I went to the mega store. I weren't allowed to put Haaland on the back of my shirt, and that's why Haaland's joining Chelsea. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Monster said Lukaku was better than. Yeah.
Remember he said about the Hawaiian shirt.
Same as Scott said Lukaku is better for Chelsea than Haaland. I remember that. Don't hide. I know.
Who's hiding?
I didn't say you. I said
I want to Lukaku.
whoever.
I did. He got me. They said Lukaku back. He got
Yeah.
me.
Oh,
I want
really?
Lukaku.
I didn't know
When
you
Haaland-
wanted him.
When
got
Haaland
me,
said
bro.
that's a lot of money for Chelsea
Well,
to pay for him, I knew that we weren't getting the kid. I knew the kid
Listen,
wanted to stay at Dortmund. And that
that's the
Lukaku,
one
yeah, I'll take him.
time. That's the one time I compromised the money aspect, and I was like, 150. Let's not do it. Come on, Lukaku back 100 mil. It's gonna be cool. Now that's why I don't. It's like, bro, spend the money on the best player that you wanted first. Don't compromise and say, yo, this guy is gonna be a better fit because there's less
And
money
he
and
dunked
this
on
and this and that,
Arsenal. Fucking
and he's
hell, I
gonna
was
be
sold.
nah. Lukaku disappointed me in a different level, man. I had so
Bro.
much faith.
So
Yeah.
let me down, man.
Bro.
All that hype, and he wanted to fuck off after 4 months.
I
Bro.
was so disappointed. It was,
Disappointed.
Bro, that's after the interview, man. Like, I didn't want to go.
and he didn't even
Like,
start bad. That's what messed me up. He didn't even start bad.
Exactly.
Bro, it dropped after 2 man of the matches from Lukaku back to back.
But I swear he scored
He
with
didn't- he didn't-
last appearance before injury or something.
He didn't even start bad, and he did that interview. That pissed me off.
Nah, because you know what
Yeah,
happened,
but
right?
remember when Monster was defending Lukaku's interview? He still does, actually. FYI.
Yeah,
That's
because he
not-
doesn't.
that's
I
not
don't
defendable.
necessarily think that like it was even that crazy to be fair, the interview. But anyway, Lukaku did the interview.
Really?
The interview was nuts, bro.
Whatever. I don't think it was that. I don't care about the interview. Lukaku did the interview.
I don't care about you.
Well, we know why you don't care about me, Alex. But
I know too. I know too.
I don't want to get the
Say
word.
it. Say it out
I'm
loud.
gonna smoke my weed.
Say it out loud.
I'm gonna smoke
Say
my
it.
weed now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you video of me taking polygraph.
Yeah, because Alex, you got a Nigerian friend, remember? Yeah, is that why?
Yeah. Just one.
This one.
Peekaboo.
Well, yeah, no, I remember.
Zubimendi to Liverpool.
Johnny was basically like, well, Lukaku just has to be a man and just accept it, just take it. And I remember Monster was like, do you know what this fan base is? Do you know the abuse that he will get? The racial abuse. And Johnny was just like, hey, firm it, man. Just accept it.
Yeah. All right. I need to find a clip of that, but I remember that one. I had to tell him to come back and like try and explain that one.
So during that time, I remember during that time when Osimhen and Osimhen, fucking A, when Haaland was and Lukaku during that summer. I remember me and Johnny was on the stream, and I have a friend who deals with the private jet flights and stuff like that. So he told me that there's a flight from that specific to London, and that's sometimes how people do know who's flying where. You know what I'm saying? Like if the private airports get in the private jets, blah blah blah. So anyway, so I told Johnny that. Oh, he spinned it. Oh, he spinned it, that thing that summer. Like, oh, he has a reliable sources. And I know that he was talking about me, but I didn't bring it up at that time. I remember that. Johnny is crazy person, man. When like based on give him like a little treat and he will make that treat like a freaking cake. You know what I'm saying? Like he will make it bigger. I remember that.
Yeah, that brother's a couple fucking fries short of a Happy Meal, in it.
I remember I argued a few times with him about Mount, and then he told Lewis that I don't want to be on stream at Prime again.
Wait, that's what you two were beefing about? For fucking course it was. Fucking course it was.
You knew that though, because he told you he doesn't want to.
No, because like we were backstage for like 2 hours over that, but I forgot what the context of it was.
You were
back.
Well, it wasn't even just that as well. It was like some other stuff that happened that had nothing to do with him, but he just took a side, and then
he never threatened me, Fraser. Me and him, we got in arguments. Remember, Lewis? Me and him, we used to get an argument. He never told me pull up into the bridge. Never.
Yeah, because Alex, because you're white.
Never told me to pull up.
He told me to pull up at the bridge. He didn't say to Alex because he knew Alex would cave his head in.
But what's his name? What's his name?
On the channel.
But what's his name? now I know who I've actually caught him on a space maybe a month ago, and I was making fun of him saying like when he was using ultras, like all Chelsea ultras, and I like, Johnny, what are you talking about? What ultras? Like, what do you mean? What ultras? So he's like, you just don't know, and stuff. And
Nobody knows.
recently I went on his YouTube. He calls his members ultras. Now I just find out. So basically, his ultras are the ones that members at his thing. I was like, man, I thought the ultras mean something different. You know, ultras mean something different. but-
Actually, maybe when was the
Oh, it sounds like you're hating, Alex, man, because you don't have
when was-
because you don't have ultras.
I don't have
Sounds like
ultras.
you're
Oh
Sounds like
shit!
you're hating. You're
Damn.
hating.
When
You're
was the
hating.
I know.
Don't
I'm
hate.
so sad.
Don't hate.
I hate on ultras. You're right.
Does anyone remember?
Don't hate on the ultras.
You know
man.
what?
Come on.
Did you, I'm trying to see if I can maybe find the video, the stream, to bring it up. When was the Lukaku interview?
That was late December 2021, just after Christmas. After the Brighton game too, it would have been like a day or two after the Brighton draw. 1-1.
Yeah, I joined
Fucking Welbeck in the
I joined the
92nd minute.
Spaces in 2022, early January, and boy, his hatred towards Lukaku, bro. I'm telling you, it come from a different angle, man. It wasn't just the normal Chelsea fan angry at Lukaku. It was a white man angry at a black man type of. Trust me, man, you could feel it.
You felt that. You felt that type of anger before, bro.
I felt that on that day. I was like, oh, this guy's different. And then other people were calling him out on that same spaces, isn't it? Other Chelsea fans. Like,
Remember him calling anyone a weirdo?
And then obviously he just left the space at that point. He just got, you know, when you just leave, like he just left the space. Yeah, you got shown out. So yeah, I've already known from then.
When that happened on the stream, Lewis, why did he even come back?
What?
When the stuff about him saying Lukaku just has to accept it, why did he come back for the stream?
Because I told him to explain what he meant by that, because everyone's calling him racist.
Cement boots.
So I said, hop back on, explain what you meant by that, and we'll go from there.
You know what you meant.
I thought better of him at that time, innit? So I said, just hop back on. And yeah.
Yeah, he did, Dennis. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, bruv.
Silly
me, innit? Silly me. Big up to Mo saying Napoli wants Lukaku, Chelsea wants Osimhen. Chances still potential, man. Still potential. Just don't know what happens to Mark you after that, but figure that one out later. I want Osimhen.
I'm more worried about what happens to Samu. Man's gonna be third choice striker if that happens.
I just want to make it clear.
He'll just get the Conference League
make
minutes,
it clear
isn't it?
that every time
Jackson will get that.
every time they put a
Jackson
news
could be
out
on the
about
wing, innit?
Osimhen, whatever.
Say that again, Daniel.
So go ahead.
No. I was just saying Jackson would likely be on the wing if we got all three strikers. That was already reported by I think Matt Law a few days ago.
Maresca literally said he sees Jackson as a striker.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that then.
That was already my argument anyway, and then it was like he said it literally. I think yesterday or the day before. I see Jackson as a striker. He might play a few games on the wing, but we see him as a striker first and foremost. So again, if we get Osimhen, we've spent 35 mil on a third choice fucking striker to play no minutes.
You don't
correct me if I'm
there
wrong.
You are. There you are.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he also
You're wrong.
say something about? Okay, thank you. Didn't he also say something along the lines of Cole Palmer? I view him centrally or something.
No, that's a report. That wasn't a quote. That was a report.
Also, check your mic, bro. Check your mic, Steve.
I actually think early comments from the manager based on position of the players, don't pay attention because it will change. It will change dramatically. Usually they say that thing in the beginning, but they change it. The minute that some player doesn't perform, all the shit goes sideways. So I wouldn't pay attention to what Maresca is saying at this moment.
Lewis, did you say when we played
I'll just say this with the reports?
Yes.
Quickly, Prime.
The bridge, 1-1 draw.
With
29th
the
of
reports
December.
coming out all the time
Yes.
about Osimhen,
Okay.
it's always paired with Osimhen is not gonna get a wage cut. Osimhen is not
I'm
gonna take
saying
a wage
I don't
cut.
think that. I think that ship is gone. To be very honest, it hurts me to say, but I don't.
Of
Don't
course,
see
that
that.
thing.
going.
Did
I
Zubimendi go
I
to
think
Spain or to Liverpool?
No,
it's in progress. It's in progress.
God damn!
I don't
this
think
is
they
wonderful.
get him. I don't think they get him. He'll stay at Real Sociedad. I
It's in
guarantee.
progress, Steve. It's progressing.
I think he's exactly the player Maresca needs to play off the back.
Yes.
What in midfield?
Yes.
I'd agree with you. We didn't have 50 midfielders already.
What's that?
I know, but other ones, the donkeys, to play that kind of system.
We,
He's
like
exactly
with the best will in the
like a
world.
glove.
With the best will in the world, we can't really get rid of the others.
I know, but that's a different story.
It's the unfortunate way we've built our squad.
There you go, Danish Maldini. That's the quote I read. Cole Palmer's been earmarked by Maresca for a central role. So who knows
Yeah,
if that's
that wasn't a quote. That was a report. Whereas with like the Maresca one is a quote. So it's like
okay.
Yeah, but no, the Osimhen thing, like
they see him up top.
I'll be real with the Osimhen thing. I think if it was Bowley or Igbali getting involved, this would have been done yesterday. Like I've said it before, these sporting directors have a unique ability to be able to fuck up any major deal that they do.
Yeah.
This is potentially the fourth major deal that they've been a part of that they might fuck up.
they also don't really want to. They
What are the other
obviously
three?
don't.
They nearly
they don't
fucked up
want to do
Modric. They nearly fucked up Caicedo. They nearly fucked up Enzo.
Yeah, Bali had to get involved with both Caicedo
Igbali
and
or
Enzo.
Bowley have had to get involved with every single one of those deals to get it over the line.
Yeah, Mudryk, he had to come in Igbali's fucking plane, innit?
Yeah.
Pause.
Saying some Diddy shit. On some Diddy shit.
Fucking hell.
He said, Mudryk, do you want a party?
Yeah, I got a
party.
got a PJ. Could fill a whole lot of people in this PJ. Who he saying?
Nasty work, man.
Had to be done. Had to be done. But I swear, if we end up having to bring the fucking owners in for that one, it'll just be another indictment.
That's why I think you get him.
No,
You'll just do that.
I want them to though. Yeah, I want them to though, because then it would get done. Like at the moment, it's like they're just fucking around and not doing it. Like they're trying to haggle over this little bit and that little bit and failing miserably because they're dealing with ADL, who's notorious.
Would you get rid of Winstanley and Stewart? Joe Shields seems like
at least
I'll get rid of both of them and just have one guy
I was on the boat.
Theo, why you want to be a mod?
What?
Yes.
What I would do with Winstanley and Stewart, I would do one of two things: sack the pair of them, or make them like glorified scouts and have someone above them. It's like all you need to do is give me scouting reports, and you don't make any decisions whatsoever, because at least one of the two of them have never had any up until I've never had any kind of experience in being involved, being the leader of brigade.
That's fair. I hear it.
Yep.
By the way, people forget. I heard somebody said yesterday about the 10-year deal. Remember, 10-year they cannot sell or whatever. That's actually not quite true. Is it 10-year or 1 billion investment? Which come first? So
really, you're at the billion already.
We would have spent the billion now, wouldn't we?
I guess. I remember there was like 1 billion or what?
10 years. Yeah.
10 years. Which come first?
Stipulation. Yeah.
1 billion had to be spent within the first decade, and that's already passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I. So, if they sell, and I'd rather them sell. To be fair, Steve, you want to buy? I don't know.
No, not 10 a billion before they can sell. Like they still have to stay here for a decade. So that ain't changing.
Who reported that? Or like, what's like the?
No, that is it. They have to be here
origin?
for 10 years before they can.
No, like where?
No,
Is
it's
that
10
like a
years or
government quote or something?
no. It was in the sales clause by Abramovich. By that,
Yeah, I'm saying in that report, like the report about it. Like, where did the info come from, basically?
from the sales people.
I don't remember because it was years ago, but like it was part of buying the club.
Yeah, they couldn't
Right.
take
Okay.
no profit out. So
Yeah, it's like
Alright.
And it makes sense of how quickly we spent that.
Yeah.
Rain Group. Thank you, Fraser. Rain Group was in charge of the sales.
Yeah, that's
Rain Group. I ain't
They
heard
broke
that.
the deal, yeah.
By the way, Rain Group was the one that tried to do the sale of United. Remember what that happened?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Like later on, I'm gonna put my foil hat on and keep repeating it. I will later, within years, will probably gonna happen. See that Todd Bowley somehow involved in Abramovich sanctions, so he can get the hands on the club, because he's been begging for it since 2014.
Brother,
And
those are
begging.
global sanctions. He doesn't have he doesn't have that kind of pull.
By the way, Abramovich did not get sanctions from United States until a year within the war.
Oh, really?
Yep. Another thing, Zelensky asked personally United States for Roman Abramovich to not be sanctioned.
To not.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yep.
We got fucking
Yep.
poisoned as
Wait,
well.
why?
The what? Because he knew that he wasn't involved in it.
Okay.
And he was in the peace conversation in Turkey.
Yeah. I do. Yep, I remember that. Okay.
By the way, they sanctioned Abramovich in Europe. They did not in the United States for a long time. And then when United States sanctioned him, that was the turning point.
Was that like NATO pressure or something? Europe
Yep, he was followed exactly, JC. He still does. He still does the war, the exchange between the.
A theory I can get behind. Bring back our Roman, man.
Exactly.
What a guy. Oh, I've just got to move these layers back.
Anyway,
to be fair, I think it might be
What?
his son that buys the club back.
It's possible.
Because again, Roman putting in that 10-year, they can't sell the club for 10 years. Like that makes perfect sense. That's enough time for his son to be able to buy the club.
Usmanov got forced out.
Nepotism I can get behind.
Usmanov is literally with Putin hand to hand.
Yeah.
Abramovich sold all his assets in the mid 2000s. He was not done anything in Russia for a long time. By the way, people just don't know. They just don't know that Roman didn't.
Fucking hell, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, I'll be real though, guys. I do have to wrap up this stream as well because I've got to bounce. But it's been real, people. It's been great. It's been great to have another Here We Go. We'll be back tomorrow, potentially, if not Friday. But yeah, big up to everyone that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe. Who's live that we like? Who's live that we like? Ahmed. Send everyone over to Ahmed.
Do we really like him?
Yeah, Ahmed's cool. Ahmed's cool. Shout out to Ahmed. We'll redirect over there.
No, that's not who I think it is.
He's your brother.
All mad.
Alex with another easy.
Nah, Never a Foul ain't live. They ended their stream. But yeah, big up
Later.
everybody. We'll see you guys soon. Up the Chelsea. All of that.